We've talked about the 100, we've talked about the 2, we've talked about the critical zone and the full. This is my explanation to my athletes when we're running the 400. It is not an all-out race all the way around the track. We've talked about race distribution, and that is the key to knowing where you should be at the first 200 and what time you should be at the finish in the 400. So if you have a good breakdown of all those, you'll have a better sense of it, and it will make sense as I talk. So our goal is to get up to speed, accelerate to first to 60 meters. Okay, from 60 to 200 meters is going to be pacing yourself. So push, we're pushing, we're not using all our gas out, but we're getting out in a good, with a good amount of speed. Okay, that's why for me, when I share this with a lot of 400 meters, when they ask me, what can I do to make my 400 better? The first question I ask them is, what is your 200 time? Right? And how can we improve? If you improve your 200 time, there's a good chance you're going to improve your 400 time if you learn how to distribute your race in the 400. So pushing out the first 60, coming up to speed, and then from 60 to 200, we're working on pacing. Here's something for you to understand. When I say pacing, we're not pacing off of the other people that are racing against us. You are going off of your pace. That's what you need to understand, that everybody have their own pace that they're going off of. So you have to understand what your pace, your training pace, and when you do that repeatedly in practice, you have a good sense of that. That's why understanding race distribution and understanding distributing all around the track will help you be able to run a good race. Okay, so from 200 to 300 is positioning yourself. Just as much as this is a critical zone, just like the 200, right? From 90 to 120, okay? Our goal is to position ourselves from 200 to the 300 meter mark so that when we come out, either we're in the lead or we put ourselves with everybody else in the race to give ourselves a chance to come out. It's better for you to come out with everybody, because if you have people with, there's a good chance you're going to compete better. It's a lot easier to do that versus if you come from afar by yourself trying to catch up with everybody. So the third